What's up guys, I'm Charles with Rocky Mountain ATV-MC. Today we're going to show you how to install Tusk Soft Upper Doors on your Polaris General XP4 1000. So this is what it's going to look like once you have your soft upper doors installed. These fit nice into the ProFit frame. They're easy to install. They mount to the existing door and they're a great way to keep the rain and other elements out of the cab. They're really nice in cooler conditions, and if things heat up throughout the day, you can simply unzip these and roll them up and button them up out of the way. So with all that being said, the install process is straightforward. It's going to work for your 2018 and newer Polaris General 4 and General XP4 1000s. So let's go ahead and get started. To start out, we've laid out the hardware for our driver's side of the machine, and we've got the 3 brackets we're going to need for that side. And then we have 3 pieces for the upper door panels that are pre-assembled. And you also want to refer to the instructions that came in the kit, read through those and refer to them throughout the install process. Over at the machine, we need to clean off the top of the driver's side door. We're going to apply both templates to that door and then drill those out with a small drill bit and then the 1/2-inch drill bit. So for the front driver's side template, you'll notice that we have that corner right there in the template. That lines up with the corner at the front of the door. So we'll go ahead and lay that in place. Now for the back template, again, you're going to line up the corners, and you'll also want to line that up side to side, have that perfectly centered. Next, we're going to remove the inner panel for this driver's side door. So we've got these 2 covers here. I'm going to pop those out first. Now we just need to remove all the T25 and T40 Torx bit screws. Now inside the door frame, we need to remove 2 Torx bit screws. The next step is to remove this bolt from the hinge bracket. This is the one that's more forward when the door is shut. Then we have the forward mount. So I'm going to reinstall the bolt we just removed through the lower mounting location for the bracket. Now for the upper mounting location, we're going to take our M8 by 20 millimeter button head bolt. We've got this applied spacer on the back side. Then we're going to go through this slot in the door. Then we have our M8 nut on the back side. Now the rear mount's going to be installed on the other side of the aluminum door frame. You're going to have this flat section facing it. So I'll go ahead and set that in place. And then we're going to start with that lower mount. We're going to use a wrench to hold that M8 nut on the back side, and then we're going to use one of the M8 by 16 millimeter button head bolts to go through that, and we'll do the same thing in the top. Now we can grab the soft upper door, and we're going to line up the mounting pegs with the 2 mounts that we just installed. Now we're going to move the mounts as close as they can be to the top of the door and tighten down the hardware. Now for the back mounts, you're not going to be able to get them all the way tightened down with the upper door still in place. So we need to pull that back out, then get our wrench in there and hold those nuts and tighten them down. Next, we're going to install that upper door. At this point, we can go ahead and reinstall the inner door panel. Moving on to the rear door on the driver's side, we're going to start out by cleaning the top off and then installing our template. We'll take the smaller drill bit, drill through the crosshairs first with that, and then use our 1/2-inch drill bit. The next step is to clean off the top of the rear filler panel. Then we're going to take that template, drill the 2 holes, and then from there we can install those 2 J-nuts that came in our kit. Next, we're going to set the upper door filler in place, and we're going to use 2 of the M8 by 16 millimeter bolts, and we're going to leave these loose for now so we can make adjustments. After that, we can install the 3 rear filler clamps. We'll make final adjustments to the rear door filler and tighten down all the hardware. After that, we'll remove the inner door panel on the back. The next step in the instructions is to remove this outer door panel, but for us, we're just going to remove these 2 screws. We just need to push it out a little bit to get our bracket in place. Now for the mounting bracket, these mounting tubes, they're going to be towards the outside of the door. And when you slide this into place, just make sure these slots line up with those 2 mounting locations in that square tube frame. Now with that bracket still loose, we're going to install that rear upper door. And once that's slid down into place, we'll go ahead and tighten those 2 M10 bolts. At this point, we can go ahead and reinstall the inner door panel. So now inside the cab, we have this Velcro strap. We need to install the Velcro onto the roll cage to strap that down. So we're going to wipe it off. Then we're going to remove the adhesive backing from the Velcro strip. Square that up and press it into place. Now that we have one side installed, we'll go ahead and do those same steps on the other side. And that's all there is to installing the Tusk Soft Upper Doors on your Polaris General 4 or General XP4 1000. If you have any questions about the install process, leave those down in the comments below. And if you need to pick some of these up, you can find these on our website. If you want to see more helpful content like this, subscribe to our channel. I'm Charles with Rocky Mountain ATV MC. Thanks for watching.